What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as y'all can see, we got my guy Chris on the screen. Chris, what's good with you, baby?
What's good with you, bro?
Lakers in 7. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we got to go game 7 the whole way through. That's tough, bro. That's tough. I mean, look, that's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe we'll talk about it a little later on. Maybe we'll talk about it a little later on. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As y'all can see, I got a little smile on my face because we gonna talk about a solid little division. We got the Pacific, you know what I mean? That's where the boys is, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and bring up the division. But we're not gonna start it off though with us. We're gonna be respectful and pay our due diligence to the other teams. I do a little due diligence for the other teams as well. Chris, I want to talk about the Kings. Now, there's a wonderful gentleman by the name of Keegan Murray, right? And then you know what? I've been doing this for a little second. Let me do this a little earlier. Keegan Murray, you know what I mean? Got drafted last year, 4th overall. Not bad at all. He gave you 12 points, 5 rebounds, rounding up, 1 assist. Here's the crazy thing, though. 45, 41, 77 splits. That 41% from 3, ridiculous. Like, he made the most threes in NBA history as a rookie. So I'm like, all right, we got a solid little prospect over here. And then not to mention, all right, let's see here. We got 0.8 steals, 0.5 blocks as a 6'8" wing. That's not bad, especially when it's his first year. Clearly made the all rookie team. What are you expecting for Keegan Murray this season in terms of him taking that leap? Like what are your expectations for him this season? And again, just to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, he gave you 12, 5, and 1 on 45, 41, 77 splits. So that's not bad. What's your thoughts, Chris?
Now, is he going to take that Ant Edward next week? I want to say that. But could I see him improving his game a little bit more? Absolutely. You got
when you say improving his game a little bit more, because again, he's a 3-and-D player, but when you're playing on the team when you're playing on the team with De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, hell, even Harrison Barnes, Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter, there's only been so much basketball on the court. And he got drafted 4th, so I'm assuming the team would want him, handling the rock a little bit. But like, what do you realistically expecting to see from him though? Like, improve his game in what way that you can actually see it on the court? Because he has 2 playmakers already, 3 if you count Malik Monk.
four you want to count the Barnes, but I'm just
I wouldn't put Barnes as a playmaker. I would say Huerter over Barnes personally. Okay. Like, Barnes is more of a scorer, more of a shooter, more of your versatility defender. And right now I think they have that in also Keegan Murray as well. So I mean, that, like, what can he actually have? What can he actually do on this court that's ideal for the Kings?
Being more a two-way player.
But when you say that though, again, he shoots a 3. Like, to me, he's already a good enough 2-way player. Like, can he improve? Yes, but that's every player. So when you say you said he needs to improve his game, like, what's one thing you're expecting or you want to see him improve specifically? Because again, when you say 2-way, I don't know if that's fair because I think he's already a solid 2-way player.
I would say average. I mean, what you did as a rookie is not bad. But I would say to get into that 15, 16 points per game range.
Okay.
That's where I want him. That's what I want him to see at.
Okay.
And see him. But like other than that, he's good. He's good. But if he could get like a little bit more points,
Mhm.
he'd be straight.
Okay. I mean, you said 3 extra buckets, but then you say he's good. So it sounds like so it sounds like there's no real big expectations in terms of him taking that leap. It should be the status quo, maybe a couple extra points per se. So it sounds like a bucket, maybe 2 extra, maybe an extra trip to the free throw line, but you're not looking to see him do too much
Uh,
more outside of what he's done. Okay, that's fine. I got you. I got you then. Um, I mean, like I said, I just wanted to make sure we I showed the Kings a little love because they did improve last season, and I do expect Keegan Murray to have a little bit more focal point on him this season, just because when I look at Keegan Murray, I see someone who could be a defensive leader. And when I heard Mike Brown on AMP, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want to hear me on AMP as well, I do go up there typically. I'll let y'all know when I'm back on AMP. But when I heard Mike Brown on AMP, he was saying how he wants his team to be more defensive minded as well as maintaining that offensive rating and all that
right.
offensive rate. And I'm like, the offensive pace. I'm sorry, and I'm like, that sounds a little tough. Like you might burn your legs out, champ. You might get out in the first round again because y'all are going to be fatigued. But someone like Keegan Murray, if he can set that tone early on for them from a defensive standpoint, I think now that's how you take that leap, if you will, because you have De'Aaron Fox, you have Domantas Sabonis, you have players on your team who can score. Where do you need to fit in best? What's the biggest hole for your team? And I think it is that defense. And I think it is that defensive void. So that's what I'm looking for him to be. Excuse me, my fault. My dad gonna computer about that. But that I do expect him to take that big jump next season from a defensive standpoint. Yeah, yeah, I expect him to see. I expect to see him take that. Oh my god, I expect to see him take that jump next season from a defensive standpoint. So that's what I'm looking to see from Keegan Murray and the Kings specifically. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that about covers the Western Conference. Um, Chris, I don't know if you got anything else you wanted to add before we close up shop, but I greatly appreciate you, my boy. And as y'all know, y'all definitely see him. Y'all will see him up here again as well. Stay tuned for the Carter albums to drop. We got that coming out of the way. So he got some EPs working on them right now, but we'll have it out coming soon before long. But Chris, do you have anything you want to say for the close up shop?
Once again, bro. Thank you, man. Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. Lakers in 7 is really aggressive, by the way. I just wanted to reiterate that. That's going to be a really gruesome, tiring playoffs. I'm telling you right now. But I mean, hey, maybe if we win the championship and we do it all in 7 games, maybe Braun retires. I don't know. We'll see how it shakes. But ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, kid.